This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Team Bahamas on a roll at the Caribbean Basketball Championships in the British Virgin Islands. Last night, the Bahamas trounced Guyana 89-69, and that moved them to 2-0 in group play. Cantuan Smith leading all scorers in the win with 18 points. Leon Cooper, he added 15, while Magnum Roll and Torrington Cox, they both finished up with 11 points. Now there was no rest for the weary. Team Bahamas right back on court this afternoon against Surinam, and they moved to 3-0 with another easy victory. This one by a score of 72-57. Eugene Bain, he led a balanced scoring attack with 11 points. Magnum Roll, Michael Furley-Bain, Torrington Cox, and Leon Cooper all finishing up with 10 points. Team Bahamas will play its group finale tomorrow against Antigua. They too undefeated. They had an off day today. That game most likely will determine the group winner. After being drafted in the 19th round of the Major League Baseball draft last week, Todd Isaacs Jr. signed on the dotted line today, becoming the newest member of the Cleveland Indians organization.
As scouts, we turn in the players that we like and we would like to sign, and it's like the lottery. You got to get lucky for that player to fall to your team and to when you pick. And obviously, I had to sweat it out for a few rounds, but luckily we had the opportunity to sign Todd Isaacs and get him in our system. First of all, he's a tremendous athlete, athleticism. There's not too many athletes like Todd Isaacs out there. His speed is something that you can't teach, and there's not too many players out there in Major League Baseball that could run like him. And he's a tremendous center fielder. He has gold glove potential. He could play center field, and we hope that we could develop him offensively. And if we could do that, I think Todd should be in the big leagues in 2 or 3 years. His instincts to the game have gotten a lot better. His approach at the plate, the way he takes pitches, his swing, everything has gotten better, mostly offensively. He's improved his game. He's bunting a lot more, getting on base. He's got to find a way to get on base consistently and to use that speed to his advantage. All you kids need is structure. They need structure, repetition, and he needs to see live pitching. Hitting is where he needs the most work, and I think going to Arizona, he's going to have an opportunity to get 200-300 at-bats, and that's going to help his development.
Play in the New Providence Softball Association has been brought to an abrupt halt. We get that story tonight from Charles Fisher.
NPSA officials getting the shock of their lives during the ladies' game Tuesday night. League President Godfrey Gully Burnside revealed that something was just foul.
At dusk, we normally turn on the lights, and I went and I turned on the lights last night, and they take about 5 minutes to warm up. I recognized that the infield lights were on and the outfield lights were not on, so we went to check all the breakers. In checking the breakers, we did an inspection of the poles and saw that the conduits with the piping was cut, and the copper was taken from the 4 poles that we have in the outfield, and that's about 400 feet, all right? And so therefore, we don't have any outfield lights, so therefore we suspended the game in the 4th inning and made an announcement indicating to all the managing coaches that softball will be ceased indefinitely until we can get this sorted out.
Now, theft here at the New Providence Softball Association's field has become a common occurrence.
Just before the ECAS tournament, we had the same problem where the lights were off, the national team couldn't practice, and so yes, we have some serious problems in this particular vicinity. As a matter of fact, our concession stand was broken in 4 times last year, already 3 times this year, and the last time when I came here with the alarm on, we met the pickaxe and everything. So obviously the police or somebody passed and the persons were recognized, and so they ran. And so we have a problem here, and we are urging probably the Ministry of Sports to put some signs of security, have police, some sort of pass on a timely basis to be able to try to secure it, or just leave the lights on. You know, if the lights are on, people are going to not come into the area because it's lighted and they can be seen easily.
Now the league will have to make some adjustments, already behind and rain postponed the games.
We had a makeup game for the night and that makeup game, and also we have a visiting team coming to Grand Bahama, a young team. So we have to put our heads together and come up with a plan. And so tomorrow we have an executive meeting, and then we meet with managing coaches, and hopefully they'll accept the plan that's put on the table, and we can probably play on weekends.
Hope it all works out and the sound of play ball can be heard pretty soon. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
Thanks a lot, Charles. Well, the Bahamas Low-End Tennis Association will send off its Federation Cup team in a matter of days. And as Kelsey Johnson tells us, the players remain focused amid some criticism.
The team of Kerry Cartwright, Dominique Mortier, Lauren Daxon, and Sierra Donaldson will try and play their way out of Group 2 in the Americas division of the Fed Cup tournament next week. Despite the back and forth about the juniors who should and should not be named to the team, the quartet are confident that they will do well.
I'm just excited and ready for it. I can't wait to get there and to compete.
I don't feel as much pressure, but I just know that I'm going to try my best, knowing that this is my first time on this trip.
It feels really good. I'm really honored to make it for the first time at my age. I hope I will do really well.
How does it feel working with and playing with some of the younger players here?
I think it's good practice. We get to play with each other, feel out each other's games, so when the time comes for the matches, we can help out each other the best way we can.
Some persons believe that the team selected by the Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association should have included experienced players.
You have Danielle Thompson, who's playing Division I college and was second team all-conference, played a had a very successful single season. You have Erin Strawn, who's playing at University of Colorado Buffalo, who plays in the Pac-10. Pac-10 is one of the best or most toughest conference for tennis in the U.S. And so both of them played at a major level. Then you also have, by mistake, missing Simone Pratt, who has always been an outstanding player, has been on a number of Fed Cup teams.
In looking at our talent pool as far as the juniors, the level is comparable. We may have one or two senior players that may be of a higher quality, but we believe this team can represent the Bahamas well and be successful. And hopefully we move up into Zone 1 where next year we can have our veteran players, more of our veteran players participating in the tournament.
The Fed Cup team will leave for Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, June 24th through the 27th. That's when play will take place. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
Thanks a lot, Kelsey. Well, the B3A staged its junior national trials last weekend, and members of the Star Trackers Club are now looking ahead to even bigger and better things.
Trevante Mott, he just missed the Carifto record because the clock the automatic timer was not there. We're looking for him to take the whole hog come World Juniors, World Youth. And 110 hurdles. We got Kenyu Penniman, who just set a new junior national record in the 100 meters. He's looking really sharp. So we're going to have a strong men and women team for World Youth and for Junior Pan Ams. We got Brianna out of Freeport. She is looking sharp.
Our under-17 women's national soccer team will travel to the Dominican Republic next month to take part in a regional competition. But come the end of this month, the team will also get in a couple of friendly matches.
Whenever we travel to international tournaments, those are the only games we play prior to. And so having the girls together and traveling to Turks and Caicos to play about 3 or 4 friendly games will definitely get the chemistry going, and then we will see exactly what things we define to me for the tournament in July.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.